Superstars here on NTV Houston. Our superstar today is an 11-year-old rock star. He's a fencer, he's a pageant winner, and he's a cook. How many 11-year-olds do you know who can cook? Yes, exactly. Please put your hands together and help me welcome our superstar of the day, Neel Gadde. Please put your hands together for Neel's parents, Pavana and Fani Gadde. Hello, Neel. Welcome to Little Superstars. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm feeling very excited, but also a little bit nervous. Thank you for inviting me on the show.
Well, you're very welcome. Hi, Pavana. How are you doing?
Hi, Pooja. I'm doing great. Thank you for inviting us onto the show. It's amazing to be here.
Beautiful.
Thank you. So do you. Absolutely.
Thank you. I just couldn't wait till I complimented you. Hi, Fani. How are you doing?
Fabulous. Thank you for inviting us.
All right. You're very welcome. Thank you for having Neel on our show. So, Neel, tell me a little something about your dancing. How did you get into dancing and what inspired you?
So as a child, I would always dance to music a little bit. And in kindergarten, we went to a trial dance class because we just moved here. We were looking for things to do. And so we really liked it. And I especially really liked it. And so we went for more classes and everything. And I felt that it was like a way to express myself.
Right. And how long ago was that?
That was in kindergarten, so about 5 years, 6 years maybe.
Got it. Okay. And you have been practicing dance ever since?
Yeah.
Off and on?
Yeah, off and on. Yeah.
Very well. Okay, so what kind of dance performances do you do? Is it strictly Bollywood or you also do some other genres?
We generally do Bollywood and fusions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Wow. All right. So was it his idea or were you all also interested for him to go into dancing and training for dance?
I was definitely interested to put him in dance, but I was just waiting for that cue from him to see if he's interested or not. And when he showed interest, we jumped at it. We said, okay, I'm going to put you in a class.
Well, awesome, because I haven't, I see so many boys out there, but they're not as per se into dancing. They're more into sporty stuff. So I'm glad that I have someone like you here who's interested in dancing, and I can't wait to see your performance, but which is later. Let me question you a little more about stuff before. So tell me this, you're a president of student council.
Yes, so I was voted among 21 other candidates, and I created a very catchy parody campaign video, and kids ended up liking it so much, in fact, that they asked the teachers to play it again and again.
Wow.
And so I got voted in.
Was it a short slogan or was it something long?
It was about 2 minutes, I think.
Because if it was something short, I'd make you do it right now. I'd make you say it. I'd put you on the spot, but never mind. Okay, so tell me, a question for the father. How was he when he was a kid? How was he growing up?
He was a very curious child, asking a lot of questions. He always wanted to learn new things, and he was a social learner, so he would come and teach us whatever he learned. Very kind. He has a dog, and he completely adores the animal, and he's a fun child growing up.
Very well. Look at you. Probably never heard Daddy talk so good about you before, right? Parents always say such good things about their kids on the show, and then the kids are like, wow, they actually said it. Okay, so tell me this. You authored a book at the age of 6, and you're 11. So 5 years ago, you wrote a book. What was the book about?
So it was like a children's book. We did poems, 2 rhyming things. The title was called What If You Smile in Style?
Wow, what if you smile in style? Who came up with that?
Me, actually.
You did? Yeah. Wow, that's creative. Okay, so at the age of what? This was 6.
Yeah.
You wrote a book. That just catches me off guard. Wow. So what inspired you to write a book?
So actually, when my sister and I, we read about the Nepal earthquake in the news, and I thought there's something that we can do to help, and so we decided that we could write a book. And so my sister illustrated and I authored the book, and it ended up raising about $2,000.
Wow, $2,000 at such a young age. That must make you all proud.
Absolutely, yeah. When they came up with the idea, we were quite happy, and we were wondering how we will make that happen. So we are quite happy about the fact that they wrote the book and they were able to raise money for charity.
Right. And how long did it take for you to write a book?
I think because of school, it took a lot longer. We started in spring break, but then because of school, it took a lot longer. I think it was maybe 3 months, 4 months.
That's not bad at all. There's so many authors out there. It takes them years and years to write a book, and you all finished in 3 months. That's commendable. Look at you. Okay, so tell me about your YouTube channel. What is that about?
Yeah, so we have a YouTube channel called The Perfect Flavors. We've been cooking, me and my sister and I have been cooking for like a long time, always been in the kitchen. So we've got these recipes down almost to perfect. And so we decided to share them with lots of other people. So we created a YouTube channel called The Perfect Flavors.
Perfect Flavors. And who came up with that name?
My sister.
Okay, so you're giving credit. Okay, I thought you were going to say me actually again. All right, so I've heard you can make pizzas from scratch.
Yeah, so we make the dough and then we let it rise, and one of the favorite parts of making pizza is actually like hand tossing the dough. So hand tossing is like very good for the pizza. It gets like round and it also becomes like uneven, because that gives you like the chewy and crisp parts of the pizza. Also, it dries out the outside a little bit while keeping the inside a little bit chewy.
Wow, well, I'm upset. How come you didn't bring me any pizza? Yeah, well, we take points off here for you. That's it. You're not a 10 on 10 anymore.
You're always invited.
No. Well, yeah, next time I see you, I definitely want to try your pizza, okay? All right. So going back to dancing, I really want to see some of your dance moves today. So do you think you can show me some of your moves?
Yeah, I think I can.
Yeah? All right. So at this moment in time, we are going to watch Neel perform a dance number for us. So let's watch it.
మంచి బీట్ వస్తుంది పిచ్చి పాట వస్తుంది
पूनम के चांद को घूंघट के नीचे छुपा के लाई तेरे लिए दुनिया से नजरें चुरा के
पीछे कुआं आगे मेरे खाई तू ही बता जाऊं मैं कहाँ मुझको दुआ किसकी लगी भाई आके पधारा हूँ जो यहाँ इसमें भूत कोई चढ़ा है ठहरना जानना अब तो क्या बुरा क्या भला है फर्क पहचानना जिद पकड़ के खड़ा है कम वक्त छोड़ना जानना बदतमीज दिल माने ना बदतमीज दिल माने ना ये जो हाल है सवाल है कमाल है जानना बदतमीज दिल माने ना
Well, that was mind-blowing. I loved it. And Badtameez Dil is one of my favorite songs. So thank you for brightening up our moods here. Well, okay. So how long did it take for you to come up with that dance number?
2 weeks maybe?
2 weeks? All right. So ever since you found out that you were going to be on the show, you started practicing?
Yeah.
How many hours a day did you practice?
Maybe 1 hour, 2 hours.
Well, that's dedication right there. Because I've known of some kids who wait and like procrastinate until the very end. And then I'll get a phone call. Oh my God, I'm nervous. Well, duh. Because you didn't practice. Well, good job. Okay, so now tell me this. You are also into cello.
Yeah, I love the cello. I love the way it sounds. So I decided to try it.
So how long have you been training for cello?
I actually just started. So it's been maybe a few months.
In school, or are you training somewhere else?
Just at home with a teacher.
At home with the teacher. Okay, perfect. Because I've heard of kids who train in school as well, so I wasn't sure, so I wanted to ask. So tell me this, do you like playing cello?
Oh yeah, I really like it. Yeah.
Have you ever thought of any other instruments?
I actually wanted to play double bass initially,
Mm-hmm.
but then I tried it and I didn't like it.
Didn't like it.
So we decided to just go with cello because it has like much. It has the same pitch as a human voice, and it sounds really good.
Okay, I have actually never heard a live performance of cello before, so I would like for you to perform a little piece for me, if you're okay with it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's watch Neel perform his cello for us. All right, let's go. Well, that was soothing. You told me you barely started learning, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that was very well for a beginner. Good job. Kudos to you.
Thank you.
Well, so how does it feel having a child who can play cello? Because that is one of, very unique talents that kids usually don't pursue.
Yeah, absolutely. We're quite happy whenever he plays cello and he puts time aside. But on the other hand, when he does cooking, it's not as pleasant in the sense that, kitchen is always a mess. But again, he shows so much interest in food and in cooking. I'm glad he's started cooking and he's helping me out as well.
Hey, so how come you don't help mommy cleaning up, huh? That's not the fun part. So what's your favorite dish that he makes that you love?
Pizza.
It's
his
pizza?
pizza.
It's
Oh my
amazing.
gosh, it's amazing to
Really?
taste.
Oh my God, I'm hungry. I'm definitely coming over. Okay, we're definitely gonna plan a date.
Absolutely.
While we talk about pizza, why don't you take a break for us, Neel?
I'm Neel Gadde, and you're watching Little Superstars on NTV Houston. We'll be right back after a short break.
हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार, हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार।
I am Noor Shah. I'm a real estate consultant and the owner of Vogue Homes.
शुगरलैंड की सबसे बड़ी सुपरमार्केट अलरबा वर्ल्ड फूड 61,000 स्क्वायर फीट पर फैला देसी और विदेशी शॉपिंग के लिए वन स्टॉप शॉप,
जहां ग्रोसरी से लेकर ब्यूटी सर्विसेज तक, बैंक से लेकर होम फर्निशिंग तक।
लोकेटेड इन न्यू टेरिटरी एरिया एट यूनिवर्सिटी एंड ग्रैंड पार्कवे।
ये है वन स्टॉप शॉप डेस्टिनेशन।
Alraba World Food. For more information, call Amir Ali at 512-652-8462.
$59 और वेस्ट बेलफोर्ड पर है नुक्कड़ ढाबा, जहां के मशहूर जमाना बॉम्बे तंदूरी चिकन, पहाड़ी बोटी, चिकन चटपटा और बटर चिकन तो आप जानते ही होंगे। अगर आप बॉम्बे चाइनीज खाना आप पसंद करते हैं तो जरूर उनके चिकन लॉलीपॉप और चिकन चिली ट्राई करिएगा। और एनटीवी ह्यूस्टन का नाम लेने पर स्पेशल है $1.99 में कॉर्न सूप। सुबह 8 से लेकर रात के 2 बजे तक नुक्कड़ ढाबा आपकी खिदमत के लिए खुला होता है। For takeout and other inquiries, call 281-575-1178 at the corner of West Belfort and 59, Nukkad Dhaba.
मनपसंद सुपरमार्केट, जहां की फ्रेश वेजिटेबल्स, स्पाइसेस, फ्रोजन फूड आइटम्स आपको सबसे अच्छे प्राइस में मिलेंगी और हलाल ज़बीहा मीट भी मिलेगा। दाम मनपसंद, नाम मनपसंद, तो फिर क्यों ना जाए मनपसंद। Located at Wilcrest Drive, Houston, North Highway and William Cannon Drive, Austin, Texas. तो नाम याद रखिएगा, मनपसंद सुपरमार्केट।
When it comes to protecting yourself and your partners, all the information out there can be overwhelming. Visit our website. We are a free and confidential service striving to help you stay informed and stay notified. We are committed to a healthy Houston.
हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार, हम हैं लिटिल
after break. We are in conversation with Neel Gadde, Pavana, and Fani Gadde. Let's go get some more secrets out of him. All right, Neel. So, in my introduction for you, I said you were a pageant winner. So tell me about your experience there.
Yeah, so I participated in Little Mr. Bollywood. I had lots of fun. We did like walking, and then we had like a talent round. It was a lot of fun, and I ended up getting first.
You did. So how was that? How was the feeling? Tell me about it.
At first, I was surprised because I didn't think I'd win. So I was like, did they say it right?
And
then I was like, I was really happy. I was proud of myself.
Well, I am proud of you too, because you guys are like a pageant family. Your mom, your sister, now you are all pageant winners. So tell me a little something about your fencing. Where did fencing come, what was your inspiration for fencing?
So I love Star Wars. And fencing came to me through Star Wars because I was like learning if I could do this like real life, because I was really interested in lightsaber fighting. And so then I saw fencing, and then I saw that there was a fencing summer camp open. So we went to the summer camp, and I really liked it, so we decided to pursue it.
So how many hours a day did y'all practice fencing in the summer camp?
In the summer camp, about 4 hours a day, but now during classes, we have to do almost 2 hours every day.
2 hours every day. Goodness, does your body hurt after all that training?
It feels really good.
It feels good. I could just imagine me being sore. So how was your reaction when you saw him fence? Because that's like, talwar bazi, I would say, in Indian culture. So how was your reaction?
When they do it, it feels easy.
Yeah.
But one day I try to do it, and it's scary when they run at you with that little pointed thing.
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is scary. So at that note, why don't you show me some of your fencing moves? All right?
Yeah.
Cool.
On guard, ready, fence.
Well, I must say that was scary, like your dad said, and intense. I could only wish that I could, perform it the way you did one day. But we'll talk about that later. So let's talk about Boy Scouts. What is that about, and what do you do there?
So I was really attracted to Boy Scouts because I would always love the outdoors. I was very adventurous, and that's what Boy Scouts is. And so one of the biggest things in Boy Scouts is the Pinewood Derby, where you get like a block of pine wood and you have to build a car out of it. The first year, we didn't know what we were doing at all, and so we got second to last place. And the second year, I actually researched on how to make the car so that you'd get it the fastest, and we ended up getting second place.
Wow, from second to last place to second place. That's a good achievement right there. So literally making a car out of a pine wood?
Yes, so you get a block of wood and you have to carve it out, and there's a whole science to it.
Wow.
So as I said, the second year it was a good father-son bonding time. We researched and we built the car, and as I said, he got second.
Wow, so you did it with your dad's help, with the research and stuff.
Yeah, and there's lots of like power tools, so it's very scary.
Oh wow, so do you get a partner to do it, or is it just...
No, it's just by myself, yeah.
Wow, so how long does it take for you to make a car out of
Maybe
wood?
a week. Yeah, maybe a week.
Okay, so they give you time. So it's not like right then and there. Here I'm thinking maybe in a couple hours I have to present it. No. Okay, 1 week. But that's still great. The fact that you can make a car out of wood. Maybe one day you'll make a real car out of all those metal scraps. Okay, cool. So tell me this. Since you're so smart, I saw that the Intel head of AI tweeted about you. What was that about?
Yeah, so I went to the MIT Emerging Technology Conference, and during one of her sessions, I asked a question about whether investors should educate themselves on AI, and she thought it was really cool that a person of my age asked a question there, and she decided to tweet about it.
Wow, so what is AI for the audience?
Artificial intelligence is basically creating intelligence through computing, like using lots and lots of inputs to let the computer learn about these inputs and create an output.
Wow. Okay, so were you invited to this seminar or conference, or did you choose to go?
We were invited, but you have to go. Like and since my mom was having her graduation there,
okay,
around the same time, we decided to go.
Well, amazing. Look at you. Even by the way he talks, I feel like he's such a smarty pants. It sometimes goes over my head. You really are smart. Okay, so tell me this. What's your routine like on the days of competition, whether it be dance or cello or fencing? What's your routine like on the days?
So we try to get the best good night's sleep that you can, but a lot of times I only get like 6 hours of sleep.
Why so?
Because I get really nervous staying up at night.
Yes, I do that.
And in the morning, I try to eat, get like ready as best as I can, like practice, stretch, something like that. And then I'll eat like a nice hearty breakfast.
What's a nice hearty breakfast for you?
So we have like our special breakfast at our home, and so it's like oatmeal with quinoa, and then a bunch of seeds and fruit.
Wow, I need to come live at your house because that is healthy. Here I eat parathes and andas and all that. Okay, well, that is very nice. Good to know that you are a health freak. How does it feel having a child who actually accommodates with your healthy freakiness, and how does it go in your house?
No, it has to start early. It cannot come in after they are 10 or 15, right?
Right.
So it started when they were very young. As soon as they started solid food, we started feeding them healthy food. So they got used to that. And one more important thing in our house is I have a rule that being a working mom, cooking is always a bonding experience for us. Not one person will cook in the kitchen. There should be always other family members helping out.
Wow.
So when they make stuff, they'll be interested in eating it. So that's how it all started.
Very nice. And I can see that you're pretty well maintained there with all that healthy eating. You're a lucky man. Okay, so I am about to ask you something silly that you have done that you would like to share with me.
Let's see. So when I was little, my parents told me that the TV slept at night, so I wouldn't ask or at least bug them to turn on the TV at night. And then when I was about 4, I found out, and I got really mad at them.
So you actually believed up until 4 that the TV sleeps at night?
Yes.
Wow. So guys, if you have little toddlers and kids who bug you to turn on the TV in the middle of the night, just tell them that they need time to sleep as well. Because just like Neel believed them, maybe you'll get lucky and your child might believe them as well. That was a good one. I need to get some more tips from you.
That's from Dad.
Oh, really? That was yours? You should share some, because now I have a daughter
Absolutely.
and I would definitely need these tips. It will come handy. Okay, so now I have some fun questions for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready. Okay. If you are at the beach, what's the first thing you do?
Lay out a towel because I don't like sand in my toes.
Yes, good one. Okay, if you were an entrepreneur, what would it be for?
I've always wanted to build computers. Yeah.
So you would be an entrepreneur
Yeah.
for a computer business? Okay, cool. Good answer. Smart. Again. Okay, on hot days, do you prefer juice or water?
Water.
Good one. Health freak, just like mommy. Good one. But on that note, yes, even I prefer water over any soda or juices. I just love water. Everything else is weird and nasty. Okay. Exercise or couch potato?
Exercise.
Yeah, good one. Okay. What makes you laugh?
My dad.
Dad makes you laugh. Okay. So just randomly or how?
He's always cracking jokes.
Is he? Okay, if you could change one rule in your house, what would it be and why?
I would get to eat whatever I want whenever I want, because I love food.
Yes, you are a foodie, but then again, I need to try your pizza as soon as you can. Okay, tell me this, if you could visit a place, basically your next vacation, where would it be?
Probably Singapore, because they have the most variety of food, variety of cultures, variety of food.
Food again,
and also
he's a foodie.
And also because they have Michelin star street food.
Food again. Street food this time. Got it. Okay. I thought I was a foodie before meeting you, but now I know you have overcome my level of foodiness, and here you are, #1 foodie that I have known. Okay. What power would you want and why?
I'd want the power to make any food I want at any time.
Again, food. Okay, so let's move on from the food topic right now, and let's ask a question to your parents. What is something that he always says? Like every kid out there has a word that they keep repeating, right? Is there a word that he keeps saying?
For me, it is right, Daddy. He learned something and he comes and asks me for confirmation.
Right,
says,
Daddy.
Isn't that so? Right, Daddy?
Oh, that is so cute.
For me, it's do you know, mommy? Do you know this one?
You know. So one's confirmation, one's a question. That is so
very
cute.
talkative. He's always telling us something or or asking us.
You know,
something.
that's a very good, I guess, personality for a boy, I would say, because usually boys aren't talkative and they're more to themselves. So that's nice that you are out there and you talk to both your parents and you're interested in whatever they do and learning new things. So tell me this, give me 3 acceptable reasons for being late.
The bus didn't come, you slipped, or it's raining.
Okay, you slipped and it's raining. Okay, those are understandable. Okay, tell me this, what do your friends make fun of you for?
A lot of times as an instinct, I just say I know, and they bug me for it because sometimes I say I know just like random stuff,
and you don't know.
And I don't know because they're like, did you know that squirrels eat cats? And I'm like, I know, and I was like, wait, no.
Okay, 3 things you call someone. This one's a timed one, okay? So you have to be quick. 3 things you call someone when you forget their name. Go.
Person, human, and her or him.
Him. Okay. Okay. Yeah, again, time. 3 types of car. Go.
Maserati, Lamborghini, Rolls Royce.
See, the boy would know. Yes, because whenever I want to ask this particular question to a girl, I have to think about it. Would she know? Would she not know? But then that's the fun about it. But then you did. Good job. Okay, 3 things you can't live without.
Food, and food.
Well, thank you so much for bringing Neel to our show. It was an absolute pleasure having you guys. Any last word for the audience?
Thank you, Pooja. A couple of pieces of advice that we should encourage the passions of the child and develop bonding with them. So that's what I wanted to say.
Well, that is true. Spending all the time with your kids, well, not all of it, but as much as you can would be very helpful to build their characters. So thank you so much once again, Neel. It was a pleasure having you. Well, that's it for today's episode. If you have a talented child amongst you, please call us and let us know so we can do something to get them on our show. Please contact us on littlesuperstars@ntvhouston.com. You can follow us on Facebook, Little Superstars. This is it for today's episode. See y'all next time.
दिल से दिल की बातें कहते हैं, सच के साथ रहते हैं, बस आगे ही बढ़ते हैं, ना कभी किसी से डरते हैं।